This is Scott, the Fix-It Guy, and usually I'm working on how to fix different appliances, but my granddaughters recently went to Hawaii and they got a chance to experience the silky chickens, which are really cool chickens, kind of furry, and they're just in love with them. And here back in the United States, or in the mainland, we're going to raise some silky chickens, but to do that we need a chicken coop. I looked online, I saw a lot of different ones, but this is an American-made company. This is chickencoopcompany.com, and this is the Leghorn Cottage, which looks really sturdy. Comes in 2 boxes. Each box is about 50 pounds. This is delivered by FedEx, but you can pick these up pretty easily. This is box 1 of 1. So we're going to do the unboxing today, show you guys what's inside, and then eventually what I'll do is I'll paint all of this the same color as the house, and then I'll put the pieces together. So today we're just going to open these up and show you guys what's inside. This is box 1 of 1, and this came by FedEx. So we're just going to cut these open. It's about a week for this to get delivered. It's a little chewed up on the delivery, so we hope the parts inside are okay. Just got this strap to help lift it and keep it together, and it's taped really well too. We'll go ahead and cut this open. This tape will cut. Let's see what's inside. But I looked on, did a lot of research online to see what companies were best. And there's a lot that you can get from Amazon. They're mainly coming from China, and they seemed just like they're really cheap quality, and people complained in the reviews that the instructions were really bad and parts weren't labeled. And then when they got exposed to the elements, they just kind of fell apart right away. But a few people commented that the American-made one is a lot sturdier, better wood. So I decided to look into that, and this company looked like they had really good ones. The ones on Amazon from China, you can get them as little as maybe $150, but this one cost about $500. But I think it's going to be worth it. I think it's going to be a thicker type and stronger type of wood. So I'll go and get this stuff out of here. This is the contents of box number 1, which is a bigger box and has 4 panels in it and 2 ridge pieces for the roof, and it looks like maybe 4 roof type pieces, and everything looked pretty good. This one seemed to be damaged in the shipping, but I think it's just a couple of screws worn in tight enough and a piece came loose. But this is a roof piece which has asphalt, which is great, makes it waterproof, and has support ridges and pretty good construction. So eventually what I'll do is actually paint all these panels before I do the construction. Just want to show you guys what's inside though. One thing I like about this model of this company is that when they construct the frame, they also put cross pieces, structural pieces on all the doors, and gives it a lot better integrity. But it looks pretty good. Has kind of a cedar smell to it. Pretty long screws that are used to connect all the pieces. Good strong wire. These are stapled into position. And all the hardware looks good. Definitely, I think, a better type than what we would see from the Chinese manufacturers, but not super thick wood. I think it is thicker though than what we see coming from overseas. It's pretty cool. Has good hardware, good strong hardware for the doors. Things seem to be put together well. So I'm going to open up box number 2. We'll see how it looks. And I don't think that these panels have a label on them, but the instructions do show the different pieces. and I think we just kind of look at them by shape, and then we figure out which part number it is to follow the instructions. And these instructions look pretty good. They ones from overseas, people are complaining that it's really hard to make heads or tails of it. This looks pretty easy, pretty straightforward. And then the hardware also comes with it on box number 1. You have a big piece here for the door. You have hinges. You have a nice strong lock. You have a spring-loaded one. You have nice long Phillips head screws. Another latch, shorter screws. So I think it's going to be a good kit. Let me go on to box number 2 now. Box number 2 is a little smaller, also about 50 pounds. Here's box number 2 of 2 of the Longhorn Cottage. It's got a strong strap there. It has nice tape on it. Comes with a packing slip. This took about I think one week to get to us with FedEx. And so far everything looks like it came without damage. So when you open it up, you have these little cardboard side pieces here. You have some insulation or some styrofoam. You do get a lot of little styrofoam chips everywhere, but you can just brush them off when you're all done. Yeah, pretty good padding to protect the contents. This is box number 2. Slide this stuff out. Okay, these are the roost pieces that the chickens can stand on. You can see it has a lot of styrofoam padding along the perimeter of the box, which is good. Protects it pretty good. I guess it's just part of the normal shipping that they kind of abuse these boxes and don't really have much care for them, but I think the pieces came out okay. Here's the contents of box number 2. We got everything out. No more hardware, no more instructions, just mainly panels. So we have this tray here with really nice hardware. This is what we use to pull out underneath the roost. More panels, more good hardware. I'm not sure what this is yet, but we'll look through these instructions. We'll get all these pieces painted and we'll put it together.